Hey there, this is a video for implementation partners who already contacted us and we already accepted as well. At that point, you're now about to set up your Stripe account in order to receive payouts from us. So once you're accepted and everything, we will send you a link to create a connected account in Stripe. And how that looks like when you enter the link, it looks like this. So here, Utopian Labs partners with Stripe for secure payments. So we do indeed send you the money via Stripe when you earn your commission. And let's just walk through it together. So I am gonna use an email r@utopianlabs.ai for this account. And I'm just gonna use a random password for now. I'm going to remove this account anyway later. So maybe I can generate it with one password. No, I cannot. Okay. All right. At that point, it will ask you to set up two-factor authentication. Depending on when you're watching this, the flow might be different, of course. So I'm going to do that real quick right now. All right, so at this point, when you've created an account, basically now you're going to have to give some business details to Stripe about basically how you want to be paid out, right? So I'm going to, in this case, fill out a business in the Netherlands. Depending on where you are, you have to put that, put the right thing. And I'm gonna make it for a vennootschap met rechtspersoonlijkheid, which kind of like means a Dutch Inc. But again, based on your business, you're gonna have to do something different. And then here you just fill out your business details. So I'm gonna do that real quick right now. All right, at that point, Stripe will ask you, once you filled out your business details, it will ask you a bit about yourself. Make sure that whoever is doing this basically has the authority to sign documents on behalf of the business. So I'm going to fill out my own details right now, but you do the same. Now, Stripe does make sure that everybody who signs up is an actual person and is who they say they are. They need this, for payouts and everything. So it will ask you afterwards for ID verification, which I'm going to do now as well. Okay, so ID verification done. Now it's asking us for a bank account that we want to receive the money in. So again, depending on your business, this is different. And the flow will be different depending on the country where you're applying from. But I'm going to now enter my bank account as well. Also, before I fill out my bank account details, there is another question that is quite important. Select your payout schedule. This is basically choosing when Stripe, like once we send you money, when when you want Stripe to pay you out into your bank account. So you can either trigger that manually. That's actually the default. But if I were you, I would just do it automatically, and I would just do it maybe every week on Monday or even every day or month. We send you the funds every month on the 1st of the month. So based on that, you can decide whatever you'd like. You can, for example, say every month on the 2nd, because then the funds are there, or every week on Monday. That's also fine. So yeah, that's good to know. Okay, so now we filled out all the information. After the last questions that I showed you, there were a few other pages with like some small questions that Stripe wanted to know. And now the onboarding process is complete. So at this point, make sure to send us a message that you've done the onboarding. Then we can activate everything on our side. Stripe will also check all the information on their side. And once that's done, they will give you access to a dashboard where you can see all the money that that you're collecting, basically, that's coming in from your Utopian Labs commission. And like I said, we pay out on the 1st of the month. So you can expect the money to enter your Stripe account at that point. And then based on when you selected the payout schedule, you will get it into your bank account. So now that we've covered setting up the Stripe account, there is one more important thing to cover. And that is creating organizations, of course, that you'll get the revenue share from. So I'm here in the Utopian Labs portal. And as you can see here on the top left, I have my own Utopian Labs demo organization. And if I click on that, you'll see that, I have a bunch of other demo organizations, but you see that Utopian Labs here is certified, which means that, I went through the entire process of setting up the Stripe account, through training with us, and we get certified basically, and we've set up everything on our side as well. So at that point, like when you see the certified badge, that means that you're ready to go and everything is ready. Now, every new organization that you make from that point onwards will get the revenue share. So I can make a new organization here for any company, any of your customers, basically. And when you've done so, you can also invite people to that organization. If you are, like, let's say you're in Utopian Labs, if you make a new organization and you call it, for example, Luna, and you go to settings, then you can add your customers here. You can invite them there basically to the organization. Either one of you can set up billing. So either you add the credit card or your customer adds a credit card. And from that moment onwards, you will get the revenue share that you're promised for any revenue that that organization makes at any point in time in the future for Utopian Labs. So that's really exciting. Great to know, I guess. So after you've gone through this entire Stripe setup, send us a message, because this will not go automatically, this certified badge. And we will set everything up for you in the backend. Once that's ready, we'll send you a message. You'll see the badge here. And really excited to partner up with you. Thank you for being a Utopian Labs implementation partner, and can't wait to work with you. Bye-bye.